Good morning and welcome to 6 Minutes of Good News, a morning devotional, bringing you the good news of the gospel with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. So sit back and let's dive into 6 minutes of good news.
Good morning, my brothers and sisters. Thank you for tuning in to 6 Minutes of Good News. Welcome everyone to a brand new day, and that is a gift from God. Today's 6 Minutes episode will be centered on living a balanced life. The scripture will be centered and coming from Proverbs, the 16th chapter, verse number 11. As you know, the world can become hectic as we go about our daily routines and activities in life. There will come a time when unforeseen circumstances and situations come into our lives that can cause us to become unbalanced for a period of time. When this happens, it is imperative that we do our best to handle such situations. When we allow small things to linger for a period of time, it can become more complicated than it had to be. Sometimes we indulge in situations and circumstances that someone perhaps asks us to, with some meaningful intentions, will cause us to be thrown off balance in our own lives. However, when we stop and think that every situation doesn't necessarily need our intervention, we will be more able to stay balanced. As we go about our day-to-day activities, it is important that we make our own self-care and a higher priority. It is also important that we protect our personal growth as well as our spiritual growth. By knowing this, we have a greater chance of living a balanced life, and that is good news. Remember, my brothers and sisters, we should try to start the day with a positive attitude. Do our best not to let external interfere with our internal lives. We should also try to limit our involvement with idle thoughts. If we can do this, we will never have to create a balanced life, and we can focus more on keeping the balance we already have. Thank you for tuning in for 6 Minutes of Good News. Have a blessed day.
Thank you for joining us for 6 Minutes of Good News, a morning devotional, bringing you the good news of the gospel with your host, the Reverend Zebedee Jackson. Now, let's go out and make it a great day.